So Warner Brothers just officially unveiled the first trailer for Joker Folia de Joker 2, and we're just going to talk about it for a second. I reacted to the trailer, you can see it on the channel right now, my first time reaction, but I wanted to talk more about the film, because I feel like I was a bit too excited after the trailer, and I couldn't really collect my thoughts, but here we are, I'm gonna take my time now, and really just take in everything that we just seen. It looks really good, and I want to get out the way straight away. It looks really good, and I was expecting the film to be good. I mean, I loved the first Joker movie. I'm gonna, I'll admit that I loved the first Joker movie, but this one feels like it's going to take it to a whole new level. I mean, the budget of the film, I believe it's about $200 million, which is insane compared to the first one, but I can kind of see it. I mean, the thing about, so the budget is $200 million. The thing about a lot of superhero films that or action films in general that work with a $200 million budget, you can look at the trailer and you can go, yeah, it looks terrible. And you can also see the $200 million budget, because you look at the terrible trailer and you go, you know where this is, you know where the budget's gone in, the CGI, or overpaying for this, overpaying for that. But with this, $200 million's gone into it, and definitely because of the cast as well. But the production aspects, the film looks quite long. It just looks like a fantastic, good use of money. I don't even know how to define blockbuster. I don't even know how to define the film. In that regard, I mean, the first film, broke records. I mean, the budget was about $70 million and it made over $1 billion. I do think this film is going to make more than the first film. I think it has legs because of the cast. I think it has legs because it is a sequel to Joker, and Lady Gaga's in it. That's a huge draw to the film, and depending on the reviews, I mean, if it's well received, people will go watch it. If it's really controversial, people will go watch it, because the first film was, and if this one is, then But we're going to talk about some of the visuals now, because I think the visuals are obviously the main thing that we can talk about on here. It looks consistent with the first film. Looks better, obviously, because it's kind of, the first film was very much grounded in its lighting. It looks great, but it looks great in natural environments. With this film, it's obviously taken it to a whole level of this almost musical, aspect to it, where I don't think characters are going to be breaking out into song, but I think that they're probably going to go to certain stages, or even they're going to create a play for the world to see. So, and because of that, we get this kind of not unnatural lighting, but spotlight lighting, where it's not entirely natural, and there's that shot of Joker and Harley Quinn with the yellow in the background, and that's a brilliant shot. It's probably a spotlight, but again, if they do go with this whole musical thing where they kind of escape the reality for a little bit to, and because they're both crazy, their minds almost join together and join and escape in this unnatural world, and I wonder if that's an aspect that they will be going ahead with, or the film will just commit to spotlights and etc. But visually, the film does look fantastic. As for the plot, I mean, it's hard to predict. I'm assuming they fall in love in the prison. They have a shared love for music and musicals and etc. And then they break out of prison, and then I'm assuming while they're in the prison, they're talking about what they can do for the world, or the impact that they've had, or what they need to tell the world, because they have something to say. What do they have to say? I don't know. There was that interesting conversation that Joker kind of had in that trailer. We only saw it very briefly, but Joker had that conversation with Steve Coogan. I don't remember the line in which what he said, but it seemed that's the kind of moment, that kind of he's standing up for some kinds of people, which is obviously going to spark, controversy. I mean, I feel like people took Joker, the first film, a little too seriously at times. I think, people kind of made fun of the film saying, it's a hashtag deep type film, and I do disagree with that. I don't think it's as self-serious as that, as much as it very much is a serious film. I don't think the film never really kind of says, hey, look, audience, look at how they're treating to people like me, kind of thing. As for the second one, we don't know. We really don't know. I mean, it's just a teaser trailer, but it looks really good. I mean, if we're talking Oscars, because, whenever a big film like this comes out, everyone's got to make their predictions on what it's going to get for the Oscars. And I think from the trailer alone, we've got cinematography locked in. We've got score. We got original song. I reckon there's going to be a Lady Gaga original song in here. Acting from the both of them, I mean, they look fantastic in the film. They look like they're going to deliver some powerhouse performances. And I mean, if Joaquin Phoenix is just as good as the first film, if not better, he's going to be breaking the record and history for being the first actor to be nominated for the same role twice, for winning the same role twice. I mean, even nominated. I don't know if an actor's even been nominated twice for the same role, but I'm probably forgetting one. But acting will be locked in. Best Picture, I mean, I put that in my predictions. I do think it will get a Best Picture nomination. If it's getting nominated for costume design and all these other technical aspects, I think it will. As for screenplay, it's hard to predict. This is going to be a very tough year for film. But in conclusion, I think Joker Folie à Deux looks really great. And I'm a bit annoyed because I was already very excited about the film, and I thought there's a possibility maybe it's a bit too much. I was on board with the sequel idea straight away, especially when they announced it was kind of a musical-esque type thing, because that's just kind of them going, "Hey, look, I know you took the first film so seriously, but here we're gonna make Joaquin Phoenix and as Joker and Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn dance together and fall in love." And one more thing before we go, actually, I noticed that the trailer didn't do the Harleen Quinzel, psychiatrist with Joker. She's actually a patient in the hospital. Maybe she references that she used to be and she, lost it and they just kept her in Arkham Asylum, but they didn't go with that route, which is very interesting. It looks great. I'm really excited. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the trailer for Joker. I mean, what aspects about it are you most excited about? I mean, as someone who loves film more than superheroes, which has definitely changed over the years, I used to love superhero films more than film. But for me, I mean, it's just the filmmaking. I think filmmaking-wise, it looks really, really good. And that will always be something I'm very excited about. I'm all for this film. I've noticed a lot of people on Twitter who didn't like the first film also said they're on board. So, hey, it's a good trailer. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, like, share, and comment, all that good stuff. My Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd down both like drop of them. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.